Hey, it's alysse.sade here, and welcome back to my podcast. Yes. Um, oh my goodness, it's been so long since I did a topic related podcast, but here I am about to do one. I titled this one, I Feel Like Peter Pan, and I know that this idea has been floating around on TikTok for some time about feeling like Peter Pan, feeling like a kid forever, and da 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 da. But I'm gonna put my spin on it. I really do. It's been sitting on my heart for the longest time, but I've been afraid to say anything about it. But like I said before, in my last podcast, I'm gonna be more authentic and more real. And here it goes. Okay, so let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Alysse. I am 35 years old. Um, Let's see. I don't want to give too much of my personal information away, but just know that I work at the hospital. But in my spare time, I love art. I love to create any medium. Like this podcast is actually art. I did not know that. I am a poet by nature. I'm also a writer by nature. Uh, and I'm also getting into digital art and digital medium of that sort. Um, for my hobbies, I like watching anime, K dramas. I love telenovelas as well. Haven't seen a good telenovela in a while, so I definitely need some recommendations on those. Um, and I love to cook. I love to bake cookies, brownies, even though I can't eat them anymore, but it's fun to make. I'm also like learning languages. The last language that I have studied and still in the process of studying is Korean. I can read the language, I can write it. And I also was teaching myself guitar for a moment, but I had to stop due to a wrist injury. So that's no more. But I was teaching myself guitar. Um, my likes and dislikes. I love the Lord. I love going to church. I love talking about God. I love reading my Bible. I love animals. I love cats, dogs, things of that nature. Squirrels. I speak squirrel really well. I love babies. I love going outside. Even though I have allergies, I love going outside. And I love water. I used to be sparkling water until my doctor told me to stop drinking sparkling water. So now it's just plain water. And I really like this new Powerade that I've been trying. So I really like that. What I dislike is I don't like chaos. I don't like drama. Clutter, whether it's physical clutter, mental clutter, I don't like it. If it's in my way, it's got to go. People with no manners, especially ones with entitlement and no manners, I cannot stand that. Cannot stand humidity. And yes, there is a difference between heat versus humidity. I love the heat, but I cannot stand humidity. Humidity makes it terrible to breathe. And bugs I have never seen before outside. There have been some crazy bugs. I've seen bugs with afros. I've seen bugs with different color wings. It's just I don't know where it's coming. They're coming from the tropics, I do believe. But any whistles, yeah. Now to get into the podcast and you know a little bit more about me. Um, like I said before, I feel like Peter Pan. Yeah, I really do. My first point I written down was everyone is ahead of me, and that's what I felt like for the longest time. And when I did the script for this podcast, that's what I felt like at the time. Felt like everyone was ahead of me. I couldn't catch up. I couldn't really relate to people in my age group because one, they were married, two, they had kids, or three, they're a whole other level than I was on at the time, which I did not know that I was making a lane for myself, my own lane, the Alysse lane. So I used to I don't want to say that because, you know, comparison is a thief of joy, but and I'll be honest, I was comparing myself to everybody. I was like, well, how did they get that and I didn't? How do they do this and I can't? And um, it was definitely a lie. I was telling myself, really seeing myself as to why I can get those things too. And I'll wrap everything up at the end. But yeah, that's what I felt like. Everyone was ahead of me. Second point is I couldn't relate. like I said before, the first point, I have no kids, I got no man, no drama, and I felt like that was boring because I didn't have any of those things, which now I'm kind of glad, well, minus the no man part, because I really do want a man. A man's now, but that'll come with time. I'm not gonna rush it. It has to be organic. It has to be authentic and real. I'm not just gonna go out here and be a 304 and just be out here and get any old thing. Like, it had to be authentic. But anyway, I thought that not having those things, I had lived a boring life. But really, I had a great life. I just had to learn how to tap in and live it, which I am doing now. I'm traveling more places. I'm going outside, like literally going outside more, and it's not just like being going to events, but actually being outside in nature more. It helps clear out so much mind clutter so that I could think better. I don't understand why, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Three, my hobbies. I feel like I call them kitty hobbies. I feel like I'm a kid because I watch anime and I like Hello Kitty and things like that. But come to find out, especially through user therapy, the reason why I do gravitate towards like animation and things of that nature is because even though I had it when I was a kid, I really didn't have them.